the stairs that we bought at Brico Dépôt is basically already assembled. It's just the turn. There's a 90-degree turn in the step, and that wasn't assembled, and there's instructions with it. But it's clearly no IKEA. I'll never complain about IKEA anymore. You know what? I just positioned the assembled part of the stairs at the right corner, the right degree. Now all the steps are horizontal, and I figured that part is already enough. But you know, this staircase is really cumbersome, especially doing it with just two hands. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna disensemble it. I'm gonna take it apart. It's just a few screws. It's all held together with just like 6 screws or so. Most of these steps, they are not even screwed in. They just fall into place. There's just a few steps that hold the thing together. I'm gonna disassemble it, and then I have one side, and that side I can line up here against the wall, and then I know basically where my stairs are going to be, and that will determine how much and where I gotta remove ceiling and rafters and reroute the load from this floor via additional rafters or cross beams or what have you. Okay, so I have positioned one side of the staircase as it should be, making sure that all the steps are horizontal, and I've traced it with pencil on the wall. No worry, because we're gonna paint this wall later on. It's not really important right now, but what I know now is exactly the angle the staircase will be sitting on, so I can transfer this line to align with my turn, and then I know where the top of the staircase is going to sit, and that enables me to determine where I'm gonna have to make openings and change the roof in order to accommodate for the staircase. So what I gotta do now is properly position this turn, and probably secure it in the wall, and then I can transfer this line and measure. I think this is the right approach. accident, it is by accident almost perfect. If I install the stairs like this, then my height difference between the normal steps and the last steps and on to the new floor is almost equal. There's half a centimeter difference. 5 millimeter, it's nothing. You won't really notice that. So I have finished the staircase as far as I can finish it for the moment. I still have to put on the railing and I have to build in supports because these beams here, these ceiling joists, they're going to be cut. 2 of them are going to be partially removed and I need to build in supports. I'm not 100% sure yet how. Straight down or across and then with 1 post. Yeah, I need to have a good look. Yeah, yeah, and then it's basically just removing the floor or the ceiling, looking from here, to create the opening. In fact, I have to open up the ceiling first and remove these joists partially in order to finish the staircase. But the thing is that upstairs I still need to do the rendering. And when I start removing the wall, the ceiling here, then the rendering is going to be very difficult. It's going to be really high and you know, everything that comes falling down while rendering end up on the staircase. And although I have to sand the staircase and paint it anyway, it's just causing extra work. So I'm thinking I should do the rendering upstairs first, at least in this section of the wall where the staircase sits, before I continue with the staircase. But on the other hand, it's nice weather today. Yesterday it was raining all day long and who knows what the rest of the week is going to be like, because it's really autumn. I have another job that actually I would rather start on today, and that's maybe a one-day job. But if you look here, this wall here, we're going to build a little roof about 1.5 meters high, sticking out 0.5 meter. So basically the footprint of where those logs of firewood are now, that's going to be the footprint, and then all the way along, maybe 5 meters long, and then about yeah, say 1.5 meters high. That's about this high, so that we can fit our garbage bins. This is a compost bin. Here the yellow thing, and the other garbage bin will fit underneath. And I have storage for firewood, and I have storage for my barbecuing equipment. I have got this barbecuing fetish. Keep buying barbecue stuff. But yeah, that should be stored dry as well. And it's going to be an open framed roof thingy. And then as the roof, I want to use the old tiles I have left. Like here, I have a whole bunch of tiles piled up there. So, and the wood I have all piled up there under that plastic tarp. I have lots of bits and pieces of wood. I still have some planks here. Oh, that reminds me, I need to store them inside. It's raining now and I want to keep them dry. So yeah, I would be really happy man if once I have that cover in place, because when I order a lot of firewood for this winter and stock up, and that'll really help me keeping this place at least a tiny bit tidy. Yeah. So I'm gonna start on that today. You can see it's beautiful, sunny. Let's just take advantage of that weather now and get working on this today. The stairs I can work on, and the rendering when it's raining as well. It doesn't matter. All right, let's get back to carpentry. Guys, I need to work here. I need to work here. I'm not finished yet, hey. I do need to work here, huh? I do need to work here. Sorry, hey. I just need to grab some tiles. Yeah. Sorry, Bok. I just need to grab some tiles. Oh, big fat worm. Big fat worm. And a small worm. You don't like the small worms? So, I'm finished just in time before the rain, I believe. It could have been a meter longer that way. Well, I'm still planning to build a garden outside kitchen next summer or so. But yeah, well, we got quite a bit of storage, wood storage, and we have a storage for the bins. They're out of sight. That's really nice. And this is probably probably close to 3 cubic meter of wood storage. I'm pretty happy. The only thing that I still need to do really is change the footings. Yeah, I want to probably set them in concrete or something a bit more elegant than these tiles, that's for sure. Anyway, I've left the vine as is. I mean, I don't want that part to die really, and the roots go down here. I'm sure that the leaves will start falling off here due to the lack of sunlight, but hopefully the plant will still survive. Yeah, and there will be a little bit of water coming down, obviously, through these vine leaves. I mean, the tiles are not that sealed off to the wall, with the wall. They're very close, obviously, as close as I could get them to the wall, but there's still roots and plants growing between the wall and the tiles, but that's minimum. Yeah, most important is that the wood lays here dry for the winter. And you know, also what I really like is that it's completely built from materials that I had laying around that would have otherwise gone to the tip if I didn't decide to keep them. The only things that I had to buy were the plugs to put that initial beam into the wall. These are big massive plugs, I didn't have them. But for the rest, the wood, this is in fact all old wood that I found here when we first bought the place and that I decided to keep. These tiles we found here on site. I still have some spares for the house if need to be, because these tiles are not cheap. They are about €1 a piece, and then you buy new ones who are looking new, which is not what we really like. So yeah, and the wood was all left over from jobs, so it didn't cost me a bit apart from 6 plugs. Yeah, I'm quite happy. Tomorrow back to rendering. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Come on in. Bubbles, the door's open. Yeah, you can come in now. Okay, we're gonna start the session without Bubbles. Okay. Hello, big boy. Hello, big boy. And there's Billy. And there's Billy. Who else is coming? Well, when I get the seats out, everybody will be coming. Oh, Red. I'll get some more out. We have too many chickens. We have too many girls. We have too many girls, hey. They don't all fit on the couch anymore. Oh, Red. Yeah. Ow, ow, ow! Don't bite me. Oh, you had a lot already, huh, guys? Yeah. Yeah, no, that's enough. Otherwise you get too fat. You become a very fat lady. Red. Yeah. Yeah, little cutie. Oh, you guys smell so good. Yeah, you guys smell so good. You want to go down? Hey, hey. You want to go down? Up. Up. Okay. Yeah, I basically only needed to do this part of the wall because my staircase opening is gonna sit here on this wall, this piece. But once you get going, once you start, you know, you keep on going with the rendering. So I did that side, and yeah, why not continue and do that side as well today? Yeah, and then I think I should do the ceiling, because I mean, once this opening is here on the floor, then it's also going to be very difficult to install the ceiling planking, right? Yeah, so I might as well better continue on with the ceiling, installing a wooden plank ceiling and painting it, at least on this side. Yeah, and then I can go back down and continue with my staircase, opening this part of the floor up, rerouting some of the rafters that are holding this floor. So yeah, but it's nice, you know, it's really nice. I mean, God, this is by next week. Well, I would say the end of next week, this is going to be a transformed space. What I have to do afterwards is installing the electric. I've left cable ducting over, recessed in the wall. I left that open. I don't like electricity. I really don't. You're always working with plastic material. I rather work with natural products. But anyway, it needs to be done. It needs to be done. So yeah, by the end of next week, this will be a transformed space. Electra, floor, a good sand, and a some kind of coating. And then nice skirting boards and quite a bit of painting here and there. Yeah, but we are making progress. Yeah, all the cracks you see in the wall, that's all because this lime contracts. First, you mix the lime, 1 part lime, 2 parts of water, and then the lime expands and becomes thick and more pasty. And then once it's on the wall, the water starts evaporating and it shrinks again, and that's what's causing all these cracks. Now, I'm leaving the cracks for now. I just want this lime to fully cure, and then I will seal the cracks, fill them with a special filler for that, and then sand everything, and then it becomes more smooth, but it will still keep its natural shapes. And then after that, I'll probably give it a light painting, white. But that's down the line, because this is gonna take at least a month to fully cure. Yeah, I've used the same product in the bathroom, so I know how it behaves. But it's nice getting rid of all that old look, old dirty, dilapidated walls. Yeah, I'm quite happy. Oh, so thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for subscribing, for liking. Marguerite, thank you for being my #1 fan, according to your husband Joseph. Thank you very much for sticking with me all this time. This is now the 3rd year or so. Yeah, I think we have been working on this house now for 2 years, going into our 3rd. Yeah, and a massive thank you to the people below here who have bought me a cup of coffee, and that's very much appreciated. I'm not making any money on this channel. It's costing me more money, in fact, to do these videos, apart from the time that it takes me. So every coffee that's donated is very much welcome and goes toward better camera equipment, lighting equipment, etc. So if you want to buy me a cup of coffee, please see the link here or the link in the description of the video, and your contribution is very much appreciated. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next week. And next week, this is going to look totally different again. So we're making progress, but first I gotta render these walls. Yeah.